So this is going to be a quick one tonight. We are literally talking about BTS and the importance of it and why I'm trying to do it a lot more so that I can demonstrate to my clients the value that I put in and the effort and the reason why the pricing structure is what it is. You need to be able to show your clients the amount of effort and work and care and attention that you bring as a production company. Now, one of the difficult things about doing BTS is that your sole focus should be the customer. The BTS is secondary. It might not even be secondary, it might be way down the line, but it's still important. And there's two options. You either get a camera that you set up and forget, or you hire someone to do a second shooter. Now, I'm in the early stages of my career and the production company, so right now everything is just myself. So I've gone with the first option, which is to get a 360 camera where I can set and forget, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this works out really well. So the one that I've gone with is the Insta 360 One X2, and right now this is just on a monopod, the selfie stick that it comes with, and it's going straight into that camera. Now, earlier on tonight, this was positioned behind me, and that is what was filming everything you see tonight in this setup. So the reason why I wanted this is that it allows me to reframe, because it's capturing everything right now. I can then demonstrate what lighting I used at a client's venue and the reason for that, because I can reposition that camera to face it. I can then talk about what audio, I can reposition the camera to that. I can talk about perhaps the multicam, reposition it to that. I don't have to move it, I don't have to even think about it. The same with the backlighting, the microphone that you can't see in these two cameras. This will be able to show it to you. Hopefully it won't show my groin as well, because it's right down there. But it'll give me the ability to use this in a client venue and then be able to demonstrate to other clients why we do the things that we do. And it means that I can also offer this then as BTS for the client I'm working for as well. It'll be additional footage, so hopefully this will be an investment that just pays for itself. BTS is one of those things that we live in a day and age where people are very, very concerned about their privacy, but at the same time we're all nosy buggers. We love to know the ins and outs of everything. Just don't ask about my stuff, can't do that, but I want to know about everybody else's stuff. And this is where these things come in handy, because people are genuinely interested in the process of how this all comes together. And the same goes for businesses as well. So like, for instance, I'm targeting wedding venues because I think that they do a fantastic job of making that day effortless for the bride and groom. But we both know that that process is not easy and is a lot of work. So behind the scenes for them is a fantastic way to show the love and attention that they can bring to that person's wedding, the amount of care, the effort, the things that they do to make that day effortless, and they can show that through BTS. And this is what I'm going to be doing for them. I've got one or two people lined up, and it's going to be using the GH5 obviously, but it's going to be for them. Now, for the same purpose, this is for me, which I'll also use for them as well. I'll take it with me because this will be fantastic. I'm hoping it will work out really, really well, because I love the ability to be able to reframe in post with minimal fuss. Now, the only thing that I'm concerned with is the workflow, because I know that I got to take this into the Insta 360 app. I got to do the editing and the keyframing in there. I've got to export it. then into DaVinci Resolve, but I think I'll be okay with that because I'm already used to a laborious workflow with all the cameras and the audio equipment that I got by here, but they're on there. So it's just one more thing to take into consideration, but I hope that the benefits will outweigh that minor niggle. So it might be the perfect BTS camera for you too. So think about it when you are building up your business. How can you demonstrate in a way that will really help your business to demonstrate exactly what it is you do with minimal fuss, because you don't want to have to think about it. And I think this will be perfect. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm not saying that rush out and buy that particular camera because I purchased it with my own money. I should have said that at the start, but it's not like the channel's big enough to really generate that much attention or piss people that off too much, pardon the language. So yeah, so that is it. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. I do waffle, but I don't give a shit.